Hi guys, I'm back to show you another tutorial which I actually got very excited about it when I saw it, and this inspiration comes from Robin Dudley Howes. She made, so you can see here I've got a few bits and pieces which I'm going to use in it, and I'm just going to put it aside to show you my yeah, well, some of these are just works in progress. You know, you start things and then you get distracted by something else and you're off on another route. Well, this is one of these. And so the journal I'm going to show you, and then again put it aside. I'm just going to take a few out. They're just so cute, and when I saw her doing these I fell in love. Robin actually made them out of file folders, but I don't have any, so I made them out of cardstock pouches. So these are just look at this gorgeous little one with the two grannies there, and I've added lots of embellishments on this one. As you can see, there's a little bit of a safety pin there with some charms and some cheesecloth that I've used spray on to color, and I've put ribbon here, and there's a flower. So this opens out like that. So this is also just a doily that I have used the sprays on to color, and I've used ribbon which I ironed and slightly burnt deliberately because I wanted that sort of gnarly effect. Here is a calico ruffle, some more of that colored muslin. This is all just glued on. You'll see me do it now. And then this is the back. I've kept this plain and I embossed it. This one, particular one, I've embossed, which I think looks super, and I just love this wine color. And this one I sewed on, but on my others I've actually just glued them on. So this opens like so, and on the front here, believe it or not, underneath all of this is a glassine packet, and I've used all my here we go, my Art Alchemy wax, Sarah is wax, on these to zhuzh it up. And there's nothing in the packet. That's for whoever, well, this is actually, I've made this for a gift, this particular one for a gift for someone special. And inside here is a little journal. This is purely a writing journal. This is not a journal that you're going to stuff full of all your memorabilia and things. So I've just used twine, and it's very simple inside. I've done some stamping, a little pocket here, again stamping, very, very simple. They're all similar like this. They're all about 20 pages, so 40 front and back. And again, you want to keep it simple with not too many pockets and stuff, because this is not something, there's limited space in the pouch for you to put things. So basically just for writing. So it comes out. Each one, of you know, as usual, is slightly different. And look at that. And you know what, I'm going to show you these stamps. Oh, I don't know why that's stuck, because I'm in love with them. And I bought them from Yolanda Sutherland. I'm just grabbing them quickly. Can you see them? I just think they are so stunning. She's got more, and I want to buy the other lot next month. But I just thought they're so beautiful, I could not resist them. You know, so if you want stamps like this, speak to Yolanda Sutherland. Let me just put them aside. And there you have it. So it's a little journal. Makes a great gift as well, you know. Well, this is going as a gift. And then that's your closure there. And I mean, how cool is that? I'll quickly go through the ones I've done here. As you can see, it's a doily. This I've glued on. I stamped on the back, zigzagged it. I mean, it's endless, you know that, as to what you can do. Flowers, just put some lace and muslin, and it opens out. On this one, I do have a little tag that I made. This is a, what do you call it, the mixed media modeling paste. and that I stenciled on here, and then used the Distress walnut stain and added flowers and stuff on it. And in here there's another tag and the usual inside. I'm not going to show you every single one, it doesn't, you know, and just decorate it again with lace, the packet. And here's another one, the doily, which this time I put it on, I sewed it onto calico and then stamped it, or stenciled it actually, and it's just got all sorts of goodies on it. And you can see here, this is from an old diary from many years back, the glassine packet. This particular one I've also put some stuff inside it, and of course I've got the front, and I've just sewn that and put a tuck spot there. But like I say, this is not a journal that you are going to fill with lots of stuff. This is for writing. And here I put an envelope that I altered envelope. You see, each one is a little bit different. So one of these will be given away when I reach 100 subscribers. I'm not sure which one I'm going to give away yet, but so in order to win one of these, you need to subscribe to me, make a comment on my YouTube channel, and hopefully I'll reach 100 subscribers. It's taken me a long time. I've also been, you know, in and out of hospital and stuff. So here's another one, and then very simple inside. Maybe I'll give this one away. How about that? Because it's just so pretty. And this is actually like a pear. Yeah, I think I'm going to give this one away. I will do another YouTube, I think, a quick one for the giveaway. Edith Holden page. Another little tuck spot there. Stamping. Envelope that I've done a little bit of work on. Washi tape, stenciling. And yeah, I definitely, because this one is completely finished, you know, and like I said, some of these I am still working on, and I just think it's gorgeous. Well, I think all journals are gorgeous, whether I make them or someone else makes them. Stenciling, and that goes in there. There's lace here, there's nothing inside here, but lots of lace and ribbon and stuff on this one. And that is the closure with a gorgeous charm. Very nice one. And that is the back. And then this one, same sort of theme. So they're really a pair. And we have that doily. Very simple closure on this one. I just added a flower and a bow. And yeah. There's a ruffle there with little roses, and there's lace on top of the packet and all sorts of stuff. And of course you've got, but again, it's only for a small thing. And this one, I haven't done the front page yet. But basically, these little ones are just so cute. You can see these are others that I am working on. This one started as one of these pouch journals, but then I filled it too much, so I had to open it up. I'm not going to open it now. I'll do a video for that. And just to show you very quickly, these are others I'm working on. This is a mixed media tag that I made, and I used a tuck spot on this one. There is a pocket here, but like I say, these are not for putting lots of stuff in. And there's the front page. Usually the front page, as Robin did, is decorated, and the rest is virtually plain. Okay, this one has an envelope because, you know, I just can't resist that I've made. So I hope you like these. And will subscribe so you can win one. And like I say, lots still work in progress. So I'm going to get right down to it now. And it's a quick make as well. I'm not going to make the inner because, you know, it's just a standard 20 pages. Don't put more. It'll be too stuffed unless you want to make a concertina pocket. So let's just put this aside. I just love these colors. That's why this is for a very special friend. And this one I'm keeping. I love this. This is from a craft magazine. Okay, but enough. See, I get distracted. And then I start. So I have a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. And this is just bits and pieces I've gathered just from my stash. It's snow like theme, or I suppose it's roses. This was made for me when I had a get together here by Alma Carter, and I think it's just beautiful. She decoupaged this on, so I was thinking of using it for the packet. And then of course I'll have to keep this one because Alma made this for me. So I've got a graphic 45 pad here, paper doll, but just use what you have. This is from some printout from some Nami Rose. So all you're going to do is take your 12 by 12 and cut it to 8.5 inches. So, oh, sorry about that. I shook the whole thing. I hope I didn't make you dizzy. So 8.5. There we go. Let's put that aside. And then all you're going to do, you're going to need your scorer. And let's take that. 1/2 inch on one side. Is that on camera? I hope so. 1/2 inch there. Doesn't matter which side. Uh-oh. Let's do like so. And then turn it and do it along the bottom. Also, 1/2 inch is perfectly fine. Go. Let's put my score thing aside. Like I say, very, very easy. Then, the usual, just fold it in. Did I go too fast on showing you those ones that I already made? I hope not. Maybe I'll do a couple more videos of the ones I've done, a slower walkthrough of them. So that's all you do there. Then keep it folded and just fold it across. Unless you have a file folder, of course. I must put the link for Robin Dudley Howes so you can see her one. It's just too beautiful, the one she's made. So this is my little pouch. That's all it is. 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, 1/2 inch, folded in half. And then we are just gonna, because we can't have this, can we? I like to do it this way. I know some ladies will just cut it across, whichever suits you. Here we go, and then I normally put just a little bit, not much. And then here, I'm just going to cut that there, and I'm going to cut this off. You can use it on your cutter. I do prefer on my cutter. Let me just do it quickly. Or you can just cut by hand, Tali, up to you. Okay, now my cutter doesn't want to cut. Come now. Yeah. All right. Don't know why it wouldn't cut. So I'm just going to cut this piece off. And you know what? I think these would make very nice Christmas gifts as well. They're inexpensive to make, depending on obviously what you put into it, but and quick. And let's just snip a little bit. I don't like to make it go in too much. And then let's just fold it there. And let's just snip it here as well. You don't have to snip this top bit. I just like to. And there you have the beginnings of it. So I'm going to glue it down quickly. I did use tape on some of those ones that you saw, but you know, I think this heat, the heat makes the tape, I don't know, come loose. It makes the stickiness not stick. So they came apart, and whereas with the glue, it doesn't come apart. So we just glue it. So I put a lot of glue, as you can see. Where's my little cloth? Hey, I don't have my cloth here. Ugh. You know, I like to work with a cloth when I use glue. And that's what you do. How easy is that? Of course, if you've got a file folder, I think Robin does have a tutorial for the file folder one, but it's basically just gluing it, folding it and gluing it. Seriously. I just like to score it down. I'm going to keep this one pretty simple on the tutorial. No stitching and stuff, you know, it's just to show you the very basics of doing the pouch and decorating the front. And then of course, got to distress it. The back, don't forget the back. Now if I was going to stitch my doily on, I would have done it before I glued it, okay, because you want it flat. But since I'm gluing it on and I've got my glue gun going, because it's quick. Where's that bit that was sticking out? I don't like it in corners. Lift. Now you're going to make sure it goes right to the edge of it. There we go. Okay. Now the next thing is a paper bag on the front. And let me bring it into the camera. Let's see what sizes. Sometimes you might have to... It's the same size? Yeah. Alter your paper bag. Oh, this is perfect for here. I'm going to use a lighter one. Yeah, that's it. Yes, that'll do fine. So I can put these away. They are coffee dyed. I always use coffee dyed on mine. And again, I'm just going to quickly distress. This thing is falling apart. I think I need to put a new one. It's leaving its bits and pieces everywhere. So, let's go. And let's just do the front of the packet. And I think that's about done. That'll do. So I'm going to glue this on. And, okay. I put the top of this thing in my mouth. And then sometimes I get to taste the glue and it's just too awful. Yeah. So there we go. So there's the beginnings of your little pouch. I'm calling them pouch journals. now you get to zhuzh it up. I normally put this on last. Okay, I've already got a prep doily, which again I've sprayed to color it up because white is too boring, and I've cut it in half, and that will go on the back and then flip over. Is that cool or what? So let's see, this is just a tsunami rose. Yeah, I think that'll look quite nice there. And it's just again, oh my gosh, what did I do with my hair? It is. Just stress it. Yeah, I definitely need to put a new, so I would probably put that there. And you could even use this. I just got a piece of card. Maybe I will put that there. That's too big for there. It's quite cool actually. This is how I play when I do stuff, you know, embellish something. So let's just take that out for the moment. Yeah, I think so. And then I'm just going to rough this up a bit. There we go. Just left over from my stash. Oh my gosh, I really do need to put a new. Let's glue that down. Let's put it there. We need something to go along here. So look. These are tags, printouts. I think I got these as freebies. Let me just have a look what I've got here. Oh, I always like to add. Let's add a little bit of dictionary paper. And what I'm going to do is just glue it. And you already think, oh, she hasn't distressed it. No, you're right, I haven't. I'm going to distress it when it's on. Because sometimes it's just painful to do every individual piece. So I just go, oh, I told you I'm a messy crafter, look at me. Others are so tidy and I'm just not. So you see, sometimes it's easier just to distress it once you've put it on the page. So, this one is also very, very pretty. Let me just cut this out. It's a little tag. We recently did a rose swap. I must actually get hold of my partner. So I can send mine off. In the dustbin. So if I put this one here, it's also quite cool, but then you can't see any of the newspaper. Let's just cut that off. And what if I use my scissors to somewhere do this? here. Not sure I like that. That'll definitely go on here. And I had this graphic 45 lady cut out. I could also put her here. And then she's, oh, I quite like that. Look at that. So that goes there. She can just kind of peep out amongst the roses. I like it. I'm just wondering if I should give her some clothes. Let's see. Let's have a quick look. Of course, I could leave her in a petticoat as well. In fact, I'm probably going to, because you know this doesn't need to be a long video. Where's it? That is her. No, I prefer that one. Yeah, let's quickly take that. I don't know about you, but sometimes I carry on, I'll put my computer on with a tutorial going from someone else, and while I work. Okay, so here is a finished pouch journal, as I'm calling them. Oh, this looks a bit wobbly. Let me stick my glue gun on again. Look at that. So what I've done, let me show you on the front. If you're on top of the packet, you saw me add the lady from the graphic 45. Now I just added some lace on the bottom and a bit of a ruffle from a trim. I've put glitter or stickles. Excuse me, this is all the hay fever, you know, with all this wind and stuff. I'm struggling with the hay fever. So if I clear my throat or suddenly sneeze, it's hay fever. Anyway, so I've put stickles on the roses, and I added some trim here. This was a very wide lace, so I cut it in half and just put it here. And this is a very simple tag I made with a bit of trim, and I just stamped it and added a flower, and that tucks in there. So on this doily, another flower from my stash, which I glued onto a piece of upholstery fabric. I made a ruffle here with a ribbon, and then of course my little bow. And I just had this little piece lying around doing nothing. It's also a ruffle, and I added it on there. So inside the journal, the pouch, I've fancied up. I pimped up the front page with a paper from a vintage book that I zigzagged together. I have made a little pocket here, but like I said earlier, you've got to bear in mind that this is not a journal that you're going to stuff with all your things. So if you're going to put stuff in it, it has to be very thin. So I added this little pocket here, a bit of a trim from the graphic 45 paper, and this little card. And that's the back. Here, stuck on some washi tape, I've fussy cut out this piece of design that I had in my stash and just glued it onto the bottom. Very simple. Stamping, and I used pink, the pink for this. Not pink, I think it's actually red. I used the fired brick for that. This is an embossed envelope, one of those long ones that I just cut up. So there we go, it opens, and again I used the fired brick and the walnut stain to bring out the embossing. So there is a little pocket, if I can get it open. There we go. There we go. That you can put something small or very thin inside. And I love these pages. I got this effect by resting it on a towel. Can you believe that? And I just think it came out really nice on a rough towel. I always use it for my coffee dyeing so I don't stain my table outside. And then I laid the paper on top, and it came out all mottled like that. Just some washi tape there. Just going to do it quick flip through. I added tuck spot here. Again, you're going to have to put something very thin paper in there. Just a bit of an embellishment here, or ephemera, whatever. Some stenciling there. More of that paper that I put on the towel so it came all mottled. Looks like a cloud actually. Then the other half of the envelope, which I just cut and then glued that side. And I put a stamp here. A little bit of the, oops, I almost took that off there from the doily, because this was sticking out a bit too much. It was like, and I just cut it off. I didn't like it. Little card that I made. Picture or something can go on there. And some more stamping. Look how cool this page turned out. I love it. I know there are lots of ladies that prefer white paper, and that's great. It also looks beautiful. Bit of stenciling there, using the same brush from here, and then I just put it on here and stenciled it on. I didn't change my brushes, so it came out like a brownie pink, which I thought was quite nice. And then we have a little booklet and a tuck spot there. Just pages with a bit of stenciling, more stenciling, flower there, and that. Oh, another fussy cut that I did from the same design here. Just stuck it on there, and a bit of washi tape on there, and that, my friends, is your pouch journal. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I would love to see if any of you have made it or something similar, and I am going to put the link for Robin Dudley Howes. She does amazing stuff. She's really a great journaler. Her stuff is beautiful. So I hope you enjoy that, and remember, I will be giving, maybe I'll even give this one away. As soon as I reach 100 subscribers, there will be a lucky winner, and I'm going to give you this one for you to journal on, or journal in. So don't forget to subscribe, and thanks again for watching, and I'll be back soon.